Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of Cry Havok. My guest this week is Cory Rundel. We have a extremely interesting conversation, as always. Not going to give away too much in the intro, but I would like to say thank you to my girlfriend's uncle Nick, who actually gives me a phone call at the very beginning of this podcast, and I, like a total asshole, completely ignore the call because I was, trying to record a podcast. But anyway, thank you, Nick, because turns out all those computer problems I was having and all the technical issues I was having with the podcast got solved by him directly. So thank you very, very much. And I would also like to say I've got a show coming up at the Fox's Lair July 9th, and it'll be at 9 p.m. I also host the open mic at Joe's Underground every single Thursday. So if anybody ever wanted to come see me perform or even just hang out, come on down.
Now imagine you are tripping absolute dick on mushrooms. I guess I need to pick it up with my own butthole.
It feels like a magic trick because some people it's happened.
Why are you asking such deep questions? Deep.
And we're off. It is recording.
Oh shit, we're fucking recording.
Yep.
Cheers.
So, cheers. Yeah. Who the fuck is calling me?
Dude,
Don't they know I'm in the middle of a podcast? Schenectady, New York?
What the fuck name is that?
518.
Dude, it's gotta be an important call. Only people that are important live in New York. Why aren't you picking up this important call?
Bro,
Oh,
I don't know who that is.
it's a major thing you're missing out on.
Yeah.
This is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
I'm sure whoever's in New York that is calling
I
me.
just told you it's my uncle.
Oh, you sure?
Yes, I'm 1 billion % positive it's him.
Okay, well, I can't do anything with the computer right now. It's in the middle of doing its thing.
Please ask him how he pronounces that name of that place.
What?
The name of his city was Schenectady.
Schenectady?
Schenectady? Is that what?
Schenectady?
Is it SCH?
Yeah.
Yeah, Schenectady.
Okay.
Schenectady,
Look,
New York.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know if anybody in Schenectady is listening at the moment, but you need to start a petition to change either the spelling or the name entirely.
Yeah.
Because that's
One
awful.
of the two. Has
What
to.
are you doing with the computer right now?
Reinstalling Windows. Yeah, so, little update for all the listeners. I have been having a lot of technical difficulties with my custom-built computer recently. So, we are recording this.
Custom build out, me just doing the thing.
Yeah.
Buying parts, putting them together.
Obviously not well enough.
Mm.
I'm obviously not that good at it, otherwise we probably wouldn't be having these problems.
Dude, Windows is a fantastic operating system for what it's supposed to do, but it definitely needs to be reinstalled occasionally.
Yeah. So, we were recording this on the laptop. Same microphone, though, so, it's working out.
So no difference for any of you.
Yeah.
Just updating you on things that
Yeah.
you know.
Currently reinstalling Windows, which is a horrifying process.
Tell us why it's horrifying, Andrew. Let the listeners know why you think it's a horrifying experience.
Because it takes forever. It takes so long. So many times does this computer have to restart. And the thing is, I'm reinstalling it onto a hard drive that I don't even really want to use for the fucking Windows operating system anymore. I'm just reinstalling it so that I can try and get the other hard drive to work.
Oh my god.
I'm pinning all of that on Microsoft. This is all Microsoft's fault.
This is all Bill Gates' fault. I'm gonna be tracking him down.
Down no. I'm gonna be tracking him down no. You guys need to check out some good cult music.
Da Vinci's Notebook.
That was
Yeah.
Forgot that was the name.
Yeah.
Good acapella.
The song is called The Gates.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I love that song. It's on my Spotify.
Oh, okay. I was like, this guy's got great memory.
It
Damn.
pulls up for me all the time. I listen to it like every time it comes up because it's so fucking hysterical and accurate. Especially with what I've been dealing with recently.
Dude, props to Microsoft for their very easy reset procedure, though. Like, you just hit 2 buttons and you're gone. Go.
Yeah. But also, like, not super excited about having to reinstall all my programs.
Hey, Andrew, what programs do you have on your computer? Also, what is your social security number and home address?
Programs it's not a whole lot that I actually use. Like, I have over the series of time, it's mostly games, because that's what I built the thing for, was playing games. So it's like Steam and fucking
dude, Steam used to be so lightweight.
I had Origin on there, which is just
Origin.
It's EA's
Oh
version
god.
of Steam.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
But I wanted to play Star Wars, bro, and EA had Star Wars.
Dude, EA has a history of not caring how much space whatever they're developing takes.
Yeah.
Their app is absolutely not missing out on that. This is a bunch of bloatware. Fuck that shit.
And processing power.
Yeah.
They really don't care. And guess what? It's gonna start at launch.
Yeah.
You're gonna turn the computer on, and it's just gonna fucking launch with it. And you have to be very cautious about what buttons you push to turn the thing off.
Dude, I swear you gotta turn it off to like the startup app. You've got to turn it off like 6 or 7 times before it finally takes. It's like designed to disagree with you on that front. It's like, no, I think you should probably start it with me, with the whole computer. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It should be me first.
I mean, you're gonna want to be talking to all your friends, right? You're like that one dude that you met from Milwaukee who, you know, he doesn't like to bathe and likes steel pipes. That's
steel pipes or steel drums?
No, he doesn't like drums. He's a guitar player, plays bass.
With pipes?
He likes pipes, yeah, like steel.
Oh, like the actual to deliver water.
Yeah, those.
Okay.
The things that are.
Actually,
that's called
if it's made out of steel and it's a pipe, it's probably for conduit for a wire.
Is that right?
I don't know.
I thought those were wires.
There are no if it's all made out of steel and it's just a pipe. That's for putting wires in.
They don't use steel for wires, do they? They don't...
Sometimes they do. Really? Sometimes if it's a really important wire or like around large equipment, they're like, you gotta use steel on this
wire. This is
yeah.
VI. VI.
Very important wire.
No, dude, just regular steel pipes. He's your only friend on EA because nobody actually makes friends on those games. You just make lifelong enemies.
Lifelong, yeah. I still so the one other game that I really play a lot on there is Overwatch. And Overwatch, I'm not finding any friends on there either.
Dude, you should have just stuck it out on the PlayStation version, man.
I do. I haven't played the PC version in a while.
Oh, good.
I've mostly been playing the PlayStation version, mainly because I thought it would suck. That I thought it would suck that all my shit was gone. Because if you play the PlayStation version, you don't get your unlocks from the PC version.
No.
So you have to re-unlock everything, which I thought was going to be stupid. But it turned out, it's like prestiging in Call of Duty. You just start over and you got something to work towards now.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like there's not really something to work towards because you don't ever achieve anything. You just get more costumes and stuff.
But I'm just sitting here waiting on June to come around so that, or it's either June or July, whenever they do the summer event, because then I can unlock the Barefoot Diva skin.
Oh. Watch out. Just, let me when you do get that skin, let me know. not come around for a couple days.
Yeah, that's when we have to start washing the sheets.
Yeah. A little bit of a weekly thing now. All right, yeah. I'm not gonna sit in these chairs probably either.
I don't jerk off in a chair. I'm not a fucking Frasier or some shit.
Hold on now. What's wrong with
On
that?
the bed.
Come back now. Let's reverse into this. Pump the brakes.
Like,
What's wrong with jerking off in a chair?
I don't know. It just feels
Dude, it's
pious.
I mean, pious?
I don't know.
That
It's-
effort of jerking off feels
Yeah,
pious. No, dude, man.
If I had like a computer chair and a desk
Mm.
where I was like, you know, in front
Yes.
of a computer,
Yeah.
sure.
That's
But I mean, I'm just gonna sit over in the chair in the corner with my phone.
Have you ever had a blowy? You've had a blowy in the chair, I'm sure. It's happened at some
I
point.
don't think so.
Come on now, nobody.
No.
What?
I don't think so.
Even when it was in the other room, no.
Oh my god, you guys! What in the world? Look, I'm the prude of the group.
To
I
be
really
fair,
am.
It is
So
my
like,
chair.
but what? What the fuck does
I feel
that
like maybe that's even worse.
If
'cause
anybody's
I
getting a
had it
blowjob in
done.
that chair, it's gonna be her.
Oh yeah. Get that queen going. All right.
Oh god,
Dude.
now we're back to 3% resetting this PC.
Yeah, it's the first sweep. You got like one more reset, and then the install's complete. Maybe I don't know. I am
That's how
surprised.
we'll time the podcast. Have
Yep.
my computer
Yeah.
up and running by the time the podcast is over.
Once it's done, we can stop doing this shit and go do something fun and interesting. You know?
Yeah. Play some Sonic Racing.
Sonic Racing.
Oh my god, so good. If anybody like has an old Xbox 360,
An old. It's like the last generation.
Xbox 360 is 2 generations ago now.
Is it really?
Yes.
Is that what we're playing on?
Yeah.
I thought
Well,
it was the newer ones. I don't know the difference between Xboxes. They're all the fucking same controller.
well, they all yes. There's that, and they also have the worst names of any consoles in
yeah,
history.
you cannot sequentially understand them.
There's no order to it whatsoever.
It's
It's just random names for each different system.
What if like they're not doing a sequential thing? They're just effectively renaming one in a different way. Like they've got the
Basically.
Xbox, they've got Xbox 360, which is one. They've got Xbox One, which is one.
Okay. And then, well, see, the new one is Xbox Series X, which you have to stop after you say the word Xbox, and then say the word Series,
Yeah, you can't.
and then
Too
stop.
many S's.
Yeah, Xbox Series X. Like, it's just so annoying to
Oh.
say, and...
Wait, is that the newest one? Is it-
Yes, that's the newest one.
Series
the one
X.
that looks like a mini fridge.
So it's 0. It's less than 1. It's not even.
Series X. It's got to be a coding thing, right?
There's no X's in any codes that I know of, but I'm not. I'm not a professional. I haven't taken
Running
professional
things
courses in years.
Series. Which series is series?
Oh my God! Please, for the love of God.
Is it the first one? Is it the last one?
Guys, I've had many reasons to dislike the Xbox series of systems, but this is another reason to dislike the Xbox series.
Well, see, and the thing is, it's not even like Xbox has literally any exclusives anymore because Microsoft decided that any game that is released on the Xbox will also be released for PC.
Yep. But
So-
I mean, realistically, that had already been the case. It was just
Yeah. I mean,
bootlegging.
Halo took a long time.
Halo 1 was on the PC as soon as the Xbox released. Those forums were up. Those servers still exist.
Oh,
Halo
shit,
Online
you're right.
is fantastic.
Yeah.
Halo 2 did take a little longer to hit online. 3, I don't remember.
Oh.
But yeah,
Um,
dude, Halo 1 online was fucking crazy. They had a flamethrower. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Bro. I remember playing Halo 3 online. It was the first online game I ever played.
Really?
Yeah.
Halo 3 online?
Yep.
Not RuneScape?
No.
Not
Well,
EverQuest?
okay, so, like, I may have played RuneScape a little bit.
Everybody did. It was on those fucking Flash websites. Like, you could just be coursing through looking for something while you weren't in school. Other people, normal people, could have just been coursing through
Yeah.
through websites at school. You know.
Yeah. But nope. I was on them all the time. But we had dial-up for a very long time, too. So it wasn't like we were going to be online gaming.
There's too many of you for dial-up, man. That's just not.
Yeah,
that's
no
not fair.
shit. Tell me about it.
Somebody has to take a call. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We had dial-up for What year did we start getting regular cable? I was about 11. I don't know. Well before high school.
Yeah.
We fucking... Dude, I remember the first thing my dad did when we got like regular internet and an actual computer is he went on Kazaa and downloaded a bunch of music and made us all CDs.
Oh my god.
It was the very first thing we used a computer for that I can remember.
My mom used you remember Big Fat Liar?
I recall it.
The movie with Frankie Muniz?
Yes. Got it. Okay.
Well, there's a song in that movie. I'm blue, ba-ba-dee,
Yeah, Eiffel 65's Blue Dabba Dee on Europop.
Yes. The first thing that I remember downloading on a computer was the music video for that shit.
Oh my god, it was so good.
Yeah.
So blue. Dabba Dee.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Dude, that was the very first album I ever bought. It was one of 2 albums I ever actually owned. And the other album I really wasn't a fan of. That wasn't mine. Somebody gave it to me.
I remember listening to the radio and trying to hear the names of the songs that they were playing so that I could download them on LimeWire.
Oh god. Oh wait. They had a commercial too at some point. Because that's how I found out about them. I remember they were on a commercial.
Eiffel
There used
65?
to be music commercials. Do you remember that era? Where there were commercials for albums of music?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Like, wow, 2005 or whatever.
Dude, Eiffel 65 Europop came out in the year 2000, I remember, because I was in Texas at the time.
God damn.
That was so good. Saw it on a TV at the PX, Fort Hood.
Do you think, and just bear with me here, but do you think that in one of the towers, somebody was playing I'm Blue by Eiffel 65 when they got hit?
There's a damn good chance.
There's a good chance.
There's a
it came out
damn
before,
good chance.
So
It would have only been out for a year or 2. And there's got to be some tech head in there.
Probably hugely popular.
Yeah.
Somebody was probably watching Big Fat Liar on their lunch break. Or I guess it was like 9 a.m. So like they had just grabbed a bagel.
Such a good chance that this is possible. It's horrifying.
Yeah. They probably just finished LimeWiring the song.
Dude, because back then they didn't have blockers. Jobs didn't know how to block shit. People who knew what they were doing with a computer could get anywhere they wanted. They download all kinds of shit. That's how that fucking the huge virus. What the fuck? It wasn't WannaCry. Maybe it was WannaCry. It was an email chain thing. Like it was just. Oh my god! It was like 70% of net space was covered by this virus. It was so fast.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dude. It's just you opened up an email and all of a sudden you got a computer infection.
70% back then. Was like.
It was like 87 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. The website things, I think there was like one major virus scare that happened because of a website that people were using. I don't recall it. But most of them were email based for a long time. That's why it's still such a big deal. It's only been 20 years.
Yeah. It's
only been
20 years.
It's only been 30 years.
Holy shit. It's been 20 years.
No, dude, it's been like more than that. Like, because what's called the internet bubble, whatever they called that.
The 90s, right?
The 90s started in the fucking early 90s, so that was a big deal. So network was there for a minute. It's
almost 30 years.
Dude, the internet's been developing for 30 years. It's as intelligent as I am.
More so, I would say.
Look!
I mean, come on, man.
Right.
It's all of human knowledge.
I've got all of human knowledge up here, too. It's called genes. Show me genes on a computer.
You know JCPenney's has a website, right?
Yeah. You got me, you bastard. I really should have brought a second beer, but maybe I should. No. I've got plenty of them.
Right.
Gracious host.
I was thinking about keeping bottles of water up here for the guests. Maybe some little snacks. I've got these little Japanese
little snacks.
Little Japanese candies up here.
Yeah. You
I
need
don't know
a
if they're
mini
actually
fridge
Japanese.
with like a bowl. Like you could dump all like 7 different kinds of candies into.
We have 2 mini fridges now. I could probably take one up here.
That's a double more than what I have.
I just don't know where I would put it. Is the thing. Probably I don't know. And it's fucking noisy, man. I don't...
Then maybe in the backside of the bathroom hall there?
That would
what you
take
call
up,
that?
like, all the space.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't know.
nope, no idea what you would do with it. Hang it from the ceiling. Fuck it. Take out
Bro.
your
Cut a hole in the ceiling. Station it in the attic so that the door opens down and just like have the like change the rack system inside so that it doesn't like fall on you, but just like you just reach up and open the door.
Dude, okay.
Ceiling mounted mini fridge.
So my dad was redoing the whole back room with like there's a jacuzzi in my dad's house. I don't know if you've been in there, but there used to be like a 16 fitting jacuzzi. It's a massive undertaking.
Son.
And we were thinking what to do to replace the room because we were never going to use that jacuzzi again. It was an undertaking just to take care of it.
Yeah.
So we were putting in flooring. And what he was thinking is like, maybe we could keep the jacuzzi. We just have a floor that you could lower from the ceiling. And so like we were like looking into like engineering ways to just basically rig the floor so that you could lower it and raise it off of a winch system, pump system, whatever.
And the fucking jacuzzi would be on that floor going up and down?
Well, the jacuzzi just on the base level. The floor would just go off like to lift above it so that you could just go into the jacuzzi and have the floor up above. It was a huge room. Like the room itself is like 2 floors tall, so you could theoretically do that.
Yeah.
It's significantly more expensive to do that than to just build a platform over top. So that's what we ended up doing. But the fact remains, you could cheaply do that with your mini fridge. You could just get like a couple of go to like a junkyard and pick up a bunch of Jeep
Wenches.
Jeep Cherokee window thingies. All Jeep Cherokees have the exact same fucking window thing. It's like a little pressure pipe, and you just
like a hydraulic.
Yeah, it's a hydraulic pump. Yeah, hydraulic. Yeah. They all break down. All of them. Every single fucking one. And so you can just go to the junkyard, find a bunch of Jeep Cherokees, and take out some of those things. So you go to nice little set. You just lower and raise it. Perfect.
Bro. You're going to have a ceiling-mounted mini fridge.
In this home that you rent.
Yeah, right.
God.
I'm sure the landlord will love it.
Imagine how baller it would feel, though, to just host a bunch of people who've never been to your house and just lower the ceiling. The whole different room arrives in front of you.
Yeah.
Liquor on deck, of course. It's got to have its own little bar and fridge.
Have to, have a fucking extension cord on it, running it up to an outlet in the attic or something. It's an undertaking.
Faithful fans, it is your job to discover a way to do this, to then do this, and then take pictures and send to us so that we can see it being done.
Yes, all my highly devoted fans.
Devoted fans, do your duty for your king.
Oh, man. I really hope I get fans. That would be cool.
Dude, fans are cool.
Yeah.
They're an important part of it.
I don't even have a fan in this room.
Dude, you don't, actually. How do you live?
Actually, I do. I have a tower fan.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, all right.
But not like a ceiling fan.
Yeah, I don't either. None of the rooms in my house. Which is frustrating. But, dude, I got a fucking $20 floor fan, that big-ass white one that you saw.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's $20 fucking Walmart. That was insane.
Bro,
I need 6 of them.
yeah, no shit.
Never have to pay for AC again.
I mean, if you can take it with just a fan, that's all you really need.
I don't want to be the kind of person that can just exist in Georgia with no AC.
You're getting sweaty.
Ugh. Speaking of awful environments, dude, there's been a crazy outbreak. I don't know if we're gonna get if this is a political barring or whatever, but COVID is going on in India. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Bad.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
Dude, it's very, 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 very bad over there in COVID, but
yeah,
they have now discovered a influx of a black fungus.
Oh.
That is taking hold in people's lungs.
What?
It's available everywhere. Everyone basically carries microbes of it at all times, but a standard immune system keeps it keeps it in check.
Yeah.
The way that they're handling it in India is they've got steroid injections, which handle people who've already contracted it, and they're trying to deal with the inflammation and the infection and all that shit. Steroids help to reduce the pain, basically, but they make your immune system compromised. So you're immune compromised due to the virus, due to the steroids, and then people who just may already be that way. And so the virus that exists is taking hold. and the virus or the fungus. Sorry, the fungus that exists is taking hold. And it's like at a 50% mortality rate. So if you catch this fucking fungus, you almost are sure to die.
Yeah.
And they're already suffering, huge infrastructural lack just due to the fact of the influx of people that are contracting it. So they don't really have the facility to take care of all these new people who are contracting a fungus that's hard as hell to see in the first place.
That's insane.
Yeah, dude. Nuts.
I had no idea that 5G caused black fungus.
God, these stupid antennas. Our government's paying to kill us.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's fucking insane right now. I mean, it seems like here everything is starting to like wind down.
Yeah,
like,
that party's winding down in America.
Yeah.
In the U.S. USA.
Right.
We're coming in,
like,
we're going into the 90s right now. The 80s are over.
Did you see Bill Gates doesn't want to
Get married again?
No, well, probably not.
Probably not.
I wouldn't.
Not as Bill Gates.
I'm surprised. I think Jeff Bezos is though. But
why the fuck would Bezos ever get married again?
I know, right?
No.
Bro.
He's gonna be bachelor for life.
He's gonna have a better prenup next time, I'm sure.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make that mistake again.
But Bill Gates does not want to give up the secret recipe for the vaccine.
The Krabby Patty formula?
Yeah, he doesn't want to give up the Krabby Patty formula.
No! Come on, man. That's all we needed.
He says it's because like they don't have the right facilities to make the vaccine anyway.
Oh
so,
no!
Like,
my fucking ass.
It's not safe.
Look, okay, I'll agree. Your vaccine's probably not safe. I'm just gonna say that, but
especially if you make it wrong, though.
Okay, well, all right. Let's go back to the argument here. So, like, they're trying to get him to release, like emergency
patents.
release patents.
Yeah.
So the vaccines have already been proven.
Well, the intellectual property that is the vaccines, like the ingredients and the process to make it, is all patented by Microsoft. Well, Bill Gates. I don't know if it's Microsoft.
Probably not Microsoft.
Probably not.
Bill Gates Foundation, more than likely.
But they what was I gonna say? They fucking
Hard to think, huh?
just
Something got your mind dragging at your thoughts.
But he doesn't want to release the patents or the information that the patents contain, rather, because he says because the third world countries and stuff that need it, that are asking for it, don't have the facilities to be able to properly manufacture the vaccine.
Okay,
so
yeah,
we
but
might
that's
as well
not,
just keep it here.
That's not the
right. Yeah, that's not the issue, is it?
No. Plenty of countries do have the facilities to engineer that and then provide it to these third world countries.
Guess what? They're getting Sputnik.
They get the Sputnik. That's right. Oh my God!
I can't believe they named it Sputnik.
I can and continue to believe that.
It's so good.
It's reliable as a Kalashnikov.
I'm pretty sure it came out first, right?
What, Sputnik?
The vaccine? Out of all the vaccines, I'm pretty sure Sputnik was...
Oh, that I have no idea. That I really don't know. This is my first time hearing about it recently.
I think it was, which is just another slap in the face by the name Sputnik, because...
Oh, God, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was the first space person in space, right?
Yeah. No.
Or was it...
fucking dumb. No, it's a satellite. It's the very first satellite they made into orbit. And it sent back information as well. I cannot, in my wildest dreams, wrap my head around the idea of sending data wirelessly. For one thing, committing data to be like, ones and zeros into full functional objects in a virtual space. But then sending that over a fucking signal to be picked up by a device that just reads it and says, oh, this means these many ones and zeros in this specific order.
Yeah.
I know that.
Right.
The fuck does that make any how do you wire that? How do you know how to make a chip for that? What do you do?
How, I'll take it another step back. I'm even dumber. I don't know how a fucking microphone works. What do you mean? You just record the audio. It just captures the vibrations from the air, turns them into ones and zeros somehow. That's where you lose me. And then, all of a sudden a computer is able to bring it back.
Telephones and speakers in general fuck with me day and night. Like,
Yeah.
I put them in my head, and I am literally just
completely baffled.
baffled for hours. Like,
Yeah.
at least 5 or so minutes after I put my headphones in, almost every single time, I'm just like, how does this work?
It's mind-boggling.
I don't understand.
And now,
In real time.
like you were saying, headphones, like wireless fucking headphones, for the same exact size as the regular Apple earphone piece was. The fucking AirPods are the exact same fucking size, just no wire on it. And it's like, how the fuck are you transmitting all these sounds this quickly from my pocket to my ear with no wires whatsoever, and then, you know, playing them through a speaker? Oh, and by the way, it also has a microphone on it. So,
let's break down the parts. All right, I want to know about telephones. Let's start with that, because that was the first thing that came out. Like, you had a speaker and a voice input.
yeah,
So,
Graham Bell.
Graham Bell, Alexander Graham Bell.
Alexander Clam Bell!
Is that a SpongeBob episode?
Yeah, it's the SpongeBob movie.
Oh my god. Oh, fucking. Alright, so the speakers.
Science!
The speakers.
Let's do science.
Alright, so my idea, that the way that I have to, the only way that makes sense in my mind is that there's a receiver that has a grid, in a sense, of all different vocal impressions. And it receives it, and it sends a perfect, exact copy of itself, that signal, to wherever it's going. So, like, you know, on that grid, wherever the voice pattern hits.
Like a can and a wire. Or a string and a can.
Yeah, but attaching to all different ways of receiving sound. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, there's got to be a limit, so obviously it's got to be like a grid. I mean, you can't send all sounds over the phone. That's why your voice sounds fucking weird over the phone.
Fair.
So they've developed a grid. Each of those nano particles of sound, whatever the fuck, has to be attached to a wire of some kind. So they don't have billions of wires on these grids. They have like one.
Well, see, in a microphone, right? The microphone is not that, like, it doesn't seem like it's that heavy of a piece of equipment or like that super complicated. Like, it's really like the amp and the, like, because the microphone is pretty light as shit, and then it just plugs in and it plugs into a cord into an amp, and all of a sudden it's instantaneous. There's no like computations going on there.
Do you think it just modulates the electric current depending on how our voice works, and just like,
so maybe there's a way that your voice can modulate, like you're saying, an electric current, and then that current is just carried through the fucking, I don't know, bro, we should probably
because
look
it wouldn't
up
make
something.
it. They have to hit repeaters along the line. There's no, I mean, that's what telephone wires are. Like, okay, but then that hits the repeater. The repeater knows to hit. Okay, all right, yeah, no. If they have the ability to receive and deploy audio, then they can. The repeaters wouldn't make an effect. That's perfectly fine,
Bro.
So it makes it to its end result. It receives the frequency and it vibrates a wall back and forth, which makes the sound vibrate in the way that you set it in the first place.
Sounds about right.
Okay, so yeah, sound travels as waves. It picks it up with the plunger thing, the little foam wall.
I guess.
Maybe the plunger is actually creating taps, like a. No, that wouldn't work. No, it's not like Morse code. Morse code's one sound.
Morse code, yeah, that's the thing, is like, I can understand binary code.
Oh yeah, dude, Morse code again. That makes perfect sense.
On, off. That's the two, you get two signals, you get 1 or 0. It's either something or it's nothing.
Dude, have we been working in quantum technology with speakers for the last, like, 70 years?
It can't be. It can't
The
be.
rudimentary quantum technology.
Microphones and speakers came before computers.
Oh yeah, dude, speakers have been around for years. Years
Yeah.
and years and years.
Years and years and years and
80s.
years.
The 1880s. Like,
The fuck is in a megaphone?
I do.
I don't.
Dude. Acoustics. Audio. Wait, okay, there's a word for electro. I think it's just electroacoustics, but.
Could be. I just don't know. I have no idea.
Rabid listeners, get back to us with the answers that which we have sought.
Yes.
We need the questions answered post haste.
Yeah. We don't have a Jamie yet.
Yeah. Somebody pull that up.
I'm working on it, but
Brittany,
like...
you're Jamie. Wake up. Get it going. Look into this. Get back to us.
Can we pull that up?
Can we pull that up? Can you?
Oh, man.
When we decide to make a video recording, for you, pull that up, put it
I'm
in
gonna
a link,
have to-
post it on the page.
I'm gonna have to put a fucking jar in here for every time I mention Joe Rogan on the podcast.
Dude, yeah. All right. Well, okay. See, how can you turn that to your advantage? It's like, dude, this guy talks about you a lot, Joe Rogan. Maybe you should check him out.
I don't think so. I don't think it would work like that. I think it would just creep him out.
What if you say Joe Rogan a lot in your podcast, and so like the Google?
Oh yeah, it just like
it picks up Joe
maybe
Rogan.
he Googles himself every once in a while, and it'd be like, oh shit.
No, dude. Other people. Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't think
yeah.
he
Actually,
does.
yeah. No, that fits. Why would he Google himself? Why would anyone Google himself?
Why would anyone? But I
Because
feel like
you're
once
curious.
you're a certain level of famous, like you kind of want to know, right?
I feel like at that level famous, you don't want to know.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
But
Don't wanna hear what
sometimes,
people are
like,
saying
if
about
you're
you.
like low level, like you don't even really know that you're famous yet, really. Like you don't know how popular you are, and then you Google yourself, and you're like, holy shit, all these people are saying shit about me.
Like Adam Savage.
Adam Savage, isn't that the MythBusters guy?
Yeah, it is. That was the wrong
Redhead.
person. I wasn't thinking of that person. No, there was... Joe Rogan was doing something that... Wait, no, who am I thinking of? It was early on. I was thinking that Joe Rogan had like a partner that he did a lot of show with, and it was...
Brian Redband?
No. You remember The Man Show? Came on Comedy
Yeah.
Central?
Yeah.
What was the guy with the black hair?
Doug Stanhope, maybe? Is that who?
I thought his
it was?
last name was Savage.
I don't know. It could be a stage name too.
Yeah, that's true.
This I will look up.
Jamie, pull it up.
I'm not gonna look up how microphones work because that's gonna be way.
That's a rabbit hole.
too long.
Wait.
That's a deep hole. That hole's deeper than my ex.
I see the other guy. I can't. Adam Carolla, Jimmy Kimmel,
I'd be Corolla.
Joe Rogan.
Was Joe
Doug
Rogan on the main
Stanhope.
show?
Yeah, Doug Stanhope.
Wait, let me see a picture of him. Make sure I got the right guy. Wait, is that him on the bottom? Wait. That is not
The
the, person
middle
I was
left,
thinking of.
right? Or the mid. Yeah.
Maybe it is, but it doesn't look like him. Are these all the people on the
He
main
changes all the time.
show? No, Adam Carolla. That was it.
Doug Stanhope has. Oh, okay, cool. Oh yeah, and he talks
Yeah.
like this.
That guy. Thought him and
Yeah.
Joe Rogan were, doing a couple things together, so...
They might have. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not that well versed in Joe Rogan's past.
Yeah. It was really all tied into a joke about people that, like, aren't that famous and
Oh yeah.
they want to look themselves up versus Joe.
Yeah.
Because they used to hang out.
See, that's the thing is, like, if you get on that fucking podcast, bro, it's straight to the fucking moon from there.
Yeah. People,
That is
people have heard of you then.
so many millions of people listen to that shit. It's insane.
What would you have to do to, like, ruin a show?
Ooh.
Bring on an animated character.
There's fucking, like, there's ads now on Spotify.
Add Spotify.
And I don't know if he knows this because he used to talk all the time about how the last thing he wants is those conversations to get interrupted by ads. He says if he ever does ads, he wants them all to be at the beginning. And ever since he went to Spotify, they've been starting to insert ads in the middle of the goddamn conversation. It'll stop. It'll be Joey Diaz talking about DraftKings.
You hear that,
Yo.
Joe Rogan? We're on to you. We're calling you out.
He sold out.
Sold out, Joe Rogan.
And Spotify can't get the goddamn video to get right either. So,
Oh, dude, no.
like, you can only...
Isn't, like,
basically only
most
been
of the
audio.
podcasts cool because of the videos that he throws up?
I mean, some of it, they're pretty... I would not say most. I would
Okay.
say maybe 15% tops
Okay,
is
yeah, not that important.
visually relevant. Because it's a fucking 3-hour long podcast. They're
Okay,
only
yeah.
pulling something up on the screen every once in a while. And most of the time, like, Joe just describes it anyway. So.
Okay, so that's really not a big deal.
It's not a huge deal, but it was
Spotify
really
would have
cool.
that taken care of, though. Like,
it was really cool to be able to have it, like, playing on my phone, in my headphones, or whatever, and then they say, oh, like, he's talking about pulling something up on the video.
and then
and I can
pull
just
up. You're
open-
Jamie.
Yeah,
You're Jamie, the meta.
I was my own Jamie. That was the Jamie of my own world. You know?
Yeah.
I was the young Jamie.
Wow, dude, calling you out, Jamie, wherever you are. You're old. You're old hat.
No, he's young Jamie. That's what Joe Rogan calls him all the time.
Why does he have an old Jamie?
No, it's just that he's younger than Joe Rogan.
Oh.
It's not even like, it's not even by that much. I think he's like 30 something and Joe Rogan's like 50 or something.
That's a much.
I guess that's a much.
That's a child to parent age group.
But calls him young Jamie all the time.
Yeah. It's like Padawan learner. That's cool.
Yeah.
One day you can have a show like this.
Yeah, I
Not
need
like
a young.
this, but-
That's what I need, a young Jamie, but I don't know who. I don't know. I think I would need to pay them, so it's probably something for.
Probably the same person who does all of your actual editing.
Yeah, but also like Tim Dillon's podcast. Oh my god, it's hysterical. Like this dude
Guy's got 2 first names. It's probably pretty funny.
he's off the fucking wall, bro. One of the craziest people on the planet. He's another stand-up comedian, and just holds absolutely nothing back. Says whatever he thinks is the worst possible thing to say at that moment every single time. And then his like co-host or whatever barely says anything the whole podcast. It's mostly just Tim Dillon.
Hannibal.
Yeah, it's mostly just Tim Dillon ranting, and then him like laughing or like pulling up. Like being the Jamie, like pulling something up or whatever.
Tom Green walked so everybody else could fly.
Bro, you know he's living in a van now?
I don't doubt
On
that.
purpose?
Like I also don't doubt.
Traveling across the country in a van.
The dude
doing his podcast.
You remember back in the day when he would do his shows live and like you could call in to his shows? Mm-hmm. Dude, 4chan went ham on him.
Oh my god!
So often they would have an actual feed open, just like this is where the line is. You can just call him at this time or this number, and like this is you just watch and see what he's. It would be so fucking bad. He would get so mad on air,
bro.
He was rude, dudes.
But speaking of 4chan, how much do you know about fucking QAnon shit?
Not much at all, truthfully.
Because thanks to HBO Max again.
You got a little insight into the subject.
They have a QAnon documentary on there that this guy was making.
What's it called?
The Story of Q, I think.
Okay. So it's not a Star Trek reference?
No. No, it is not.
No.
Well, they think that Q might be. But they don't know.
Would that be the most profound troll of some guy who's just like an IT guy in a redneck fucking family that just gets them all involved with something due to his Star Trek fanaticism?
Exactly.
That's great.
Bro, and it wasn't even like he was gunning for rednecks. It was mostly...
Yes, he was.
I mean, look.
Don't you dare.
Just because they believe conspiracies this quickest.
Yeah. No, the right conspiracies. You have to believe the right conspiracies. Some of them don't make any sense.
Well, the thing is, QAnon was just like basically a conglomerate of all the conspiracy theories and was just trying to basically like confirm all of them and just said it. The whole thing behind it is it's supposedly somebody with a Q level security clearance, which is like the toppest of top secrets.
All right, no, I'm done. Done with it right there. That's the first thing I need to hear and the last thing I need to hear. It's like, okay, sure.
Yeah, but
Got it.
if it was really that secret, you wouldn't have heard about it, would you?
No, I mean...
You can't... It's so secret, you don't even know the level of secret that it is.
We all know Men in Black is a real thing. That exists.
Is it? I did not know
It
that.
does. But you've never seen an example of it existing in the real world. So, if they could do that, they could do much better with Q. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to be. The Q level security. You can't probably get much more than alien security on Earth, but... Would that be the coolest job ever? Alien security on Earth.
Yeah.
You would have the fucking
I've
raddest
seen the
tales
movie.
that you could never tell anybody.
Yeah.
You and your partner would just have a life to your own, and it's fucking rad.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
You have to
Government,
deliver,
find me.
do an emergency delivery on little squid babies,
Yeah. Out of a car window.
blasting roaches.
Blasting them roaches. Ugh, roaches.
Bro.
I'll kill them all. I'll kill all your roaches, government.
Did you
Hit me up.
watch the new Men in Black with
3?
I think it's Channing Tatum.
Oh, no.
And-
Definitely not. Not
Yeah,
heard of this.
bro, it was different.
With Channing Tatum.
I think it was somebody like Channing Tatum.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it was
Yeah,
Channing
there's like a
Tatum.
subgroup of Channings.
Yeah, it was Chad Tatum.
Chad Tatum.
But
The
anyway,
Tatums.
he's basically the same fucking guy. Like, he looked pretty much exactly the same. I don't know. At least in my memory. I fell asleep.
Yeah, dude.
But
Chad
anyway.
Tatum. Wasn't that good, apparently, I guess.
Well, I fall asleep during everything.
Fair.
But I did catch the beginning and the end.
Those are important parts. Absolutely.
And a lot of it was just very different from any other Men in Black. Like, what?
Did you want that one?
You can, yeah. What was I gonna say?
Different than other Men in Blacks?
Yeah, and like honestly, I don't know what I was expecting, because like it is like an entirely new cast.
Yeah, if Will
And,
Smith's not in it, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
What I'd like to see is a new Wild Wild West,
Bro.
because that movie was fucking balling.
Yes, it was.
Those fucking things, the flying saw blades that attract to your neck device, the magnet on their faces.
Yeah.
That was cool. The giant spider crab thing, that was cool too.
But for real, how long till a new Shanghai Noon?
Jackie Chan's done. He doesn't want to do nothing.
He doesn't want to do anything.
He's tired.
I bet he's tired.
He does stuff for the Chinese
He's
government.
been kicking since 1987.
He has been kicking. Been kicking for a minute. Jackie Chan has done a lot for the movie industry.
Yeah.
Gave people many openings to movie careers that would have not had otherwise.
My first exposure to him was Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yeah, I love that show. I recently we watched it with Ro.
Oh, nice.
He watched a lot of it actually. He watched the first 2 or 3 seasons. He was super into it. Major plot hole between the first and second seasons.
So, when Rowan was really little, like 2 or 3 years old.
Star Trek.
I mean,
Every day.
really?
Oh God, yeah, he loved
Hell
it.
yeah.
That was
Never like Doc McStuffins or any of that.
See, I tried watching a couple of the baby shows, like Word Party.
Yeah.
We watched a good bit of Word Party. It's the very first show we ever laughed at, so I was just like, okay, fine, you can watch this.
And Word Party is like what it sounds like.
It's
like
exactly.
Sesame Street, but like
You get 4 little baby animals. They're like a panda, a cheetah, a kangaroo, and an elephant.
yeah.
They all wear diapers. They all eat baby food and drink milk. They
Yeah.
go around talking about stuff. And
Okay.
occasionally they summon a wall. They call him Wally.
Oh,
And he rolls up. He's...
is that not copywritten?
I think it's Wally anyway. It's been a minute.
It's probably WALLY.
Yeah.
Not Wall E.
And he displays a bunch of words or pictures that represent a word they're trying to learn. Again,
Okay.
in a minute. I think that's
Yeah.
the premise of the show.
Right.
A bunch of weird shit happens. That is the only child show that I remember really him watching.
Yeah.
He didn't like a lot of kids shows. He just didn't. So instead he watched King of the Hill.
Yes.
And he watched Star Trek with me.
This is gonna be a badass kid.
Dude, he's gonna be so rad. He still loves King of the Hill, man.
Yeah.
As soon as he hears that soundtrack start, like dun 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 dun, he stops whatever he's doing.
Oh my god. It's perfect.
Comes over, man. He knows
Oh
what's up.
shit, y'all. We're installing Windows.
Oh shit! Hour 2.
Yeah.
Here
we fucking go.
But he
45 minutes, by the way.
Let's see. He's been recently. I've been trying to pick up a couple of other shows that he might actually watch.
Avatar.
Bubble Guppies is something that he's forever watched, but Avatar: The Last Airbender, we've definitely watched that one. I'm gonna try and start watching him with some Dragon Ball Z at some point. Not immediately. It's gonna be maybe another couple of months. I just don't want him to immediately want to start punching people all over the place. But it's a show I want him to watch.
Yeah.
Cool.
That and Android 18.
She's too fine.
Don't want to awaken anything in
No,
her.
you're a little too early for that, right? Cowboy Bebop will probably happen. Full Metal Alchemist. You did watch a little bit of that.
Oh, really?
I tried to cater it. Like, you didn't get to watch, like,
Yeah.
some of the
Just
stuff.
maybe some of the fight scenes, I
Yeah,
guess.
some of the cooler episodes that aren't super gory.
But,
Or turning people into animals.
whoo,
Homunculus.
buddy.
Yeah, it gets hard.
That's still, to this day, might be my favorite anime. I think it is. It is pretty much.
Let's see.
Both of them. Both Full Metal Alchemist and Brotherhood. I can't separate them. I can't choose between them.
I tried Yu Yu Hakusho at one point. He
Oh.
wasn't really into that one.
Never seen it.
It's good.
Yu Yu Hakusho came out, I'm fairly certain, before Dragon Ball Z did. And was the definitive shonen anime to come out. Like, Dragon Ball Z got definitely formed because of that show.
Yeah, and it's like the same fucking format as every anime back then.
It's
It
a
was
show.
like, I'm gonna power up, and, every anime is more powerful than the last, but the first 100% of my power into,
Yeah.
so now I have to put 1000% of my power into it.
Look, it does a fantastic job of storytelling, of emotional growth,
Yeah.
of physical growth. Like, they do a great job of showing how these people get stronger. It's not like they're easily winning any of their fights. Like, they get their ass kicked as much as they don't.
Yeah.
But the definitive fights matter, and they win those.
Demon Slayer has been phenomenal so far.
Have you've seen any of, I guess it's Magic Fight, is what they're calling it, in English.
Magic Fight.
Oh, God, it's
Is it an anime?
Yeah, it's an anime. It's getting really big. It's got Gojo Satoru or whatever. God, I can't fucking remember the name, which is really annoying because I just had it in my head. Anyway, it's guys are fighting demons. They go to a school, like a high school.
Okay.
Guy's got cherry hair, and then one guy's got a blindfold over his face. It's white hair. It looks like Kakashi, but with a blindfold on.
Sounds like an anime.
All right. Well, I figured you might have not heard of that one. It's become easily as popular as Demon Slayer. I've been
Hell
watching
yeah.
it. It's fan-fucking-tastic.
Shut. That's pretty dope.
Very high quality.
We finished Assassination Classroom.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking love that.
I have never finished that one. I get like
So
10
good.
or so episodes in, and I always stop. I don't know.
It's ridiculous for a
It's
very
just
long
ridiculous.
time. And I mean, well, yeah, it's just ridiculous the whole time, and you just gotta laugh at it. Like, you just gotta be like,
Look, I watched Boba Bo all the way through. I
Oh
watched
my-
the entire series, so
What the
silliness is
fuck
not
is
my
that?
problem. You don't know Boba Bo?
No.
Jamie, pull that up. Come on.
bo 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 bo
Boba Bo.
How many bows is that?
That's a 9. Same as a
Bo. It's all.
Boba Bo.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Bo. 7.
Yep, I see it.
You start typing Bo, it comes up.
Oh my god. Okay.
Dude, he fights with his nose hairs. It's I can't remember the kung fu.
Oh,
variety.
yeah. Is that nose hairs or
Yeah,
is
it's
that
nose fu? Something like that.
nice?
Yeah, fights with his nose hairs. He's got super fro.
Have you seen Food Wars?
Oh, I want to finish.
I have not at all. No, I haven't. No. I know
It's-
about it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it is actually legitimately good.
There's a lot of like ecchi scenes in it. Is that what I'm thinking of?
It's about food, obviously, because of the title.
Yeah.
But the thing is, every time somebody like takes a bite of really, really good food,
They have an orgasm.
they have
right
an
there on the spot.
orgasm
Okay,
and
yeah.
all of their clothes fall off.
Very ecchi. Got it. I've seen them.
Like it is censored to an extent.
Every one of those shows is the exact same. I've seen that one a million times.
Yeah. But like they do a good job. Like the fucking food looks phenomenal.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the storyline is, actually interesting.
I don't know about the
And
story.
I mean, it's like he's going to a school to cooking or whatever. So it's always school with anime.
Dude, I read about this. I actually figured this one out.
Why it's
Why they do
always
so
high
many
school?
shonen? Yeah, dude. It's because in traditional Japanese folklore, they typically believe that children are more than likely to become the hero of a great revolution. They expect it of teenagers and the like. They don't expect it of full mature adults. So when they come up with these stories, they typically picture children who are developing into these shonen roles.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. It filled a couple of holes in my head. Like, why the fuck are they always children?
Every single time, bro. Like, when are you gonna come out with an anime I can jerk off to?
So I've also looked into that. There are laws, and they state that as long as they don't explicitly say what age they are, they could just be an image that gives the impression, but isn't the
Japan
fact.
is like, that's how Japan feels about it?
Yeah.
I can understand
That-
that. There's a
Yeah.
lot of pedophilic people in Japan.
Yeah.
Sure.
Have you seen My Hero?
Of course.
Have you seen the like latest ones or whatever? Oh, you were like totally caught up,
I
right?
watched the subs, so I'm in the
Okay.
future.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm in the future.
The gentleman character or whatever.
I can't recall.
He's a very fancy gentleman, and then he's got a little like, I don't know, unnamed age partner who is like this little girl that follows him around and videotapes him and puts him on YouTube.
Oh my god! I forgot all about that guy. I
Yes.
thought that was a totally different anime.
No, her superpower is like whoever she loves the most, she can power up their superpower.
Yeah,
And it's like what looks like a 9 to 10-year-old girl
yeah, it's kind of filler.
professing her love to this
Like
60-year-old
40. Yeah,
man.
very up there in age.
Very up there. She loves him so much, man, and he loves her back.
I choose to believe she's in her 20s.
Right, yeah.
22
And
maybe.
she's just very small, very
small.
stunted somehow.
Yeah, just very ignorant.
Oh my god. They just, like...
Like, yeah, I get it. Anime is weird, but you take it.
That's like...
because the plots are fine. Just
I was,
characters aren't.
I was talking about the logo for this podcast.
Yeah.
And I was talking about how, like, it's basically going to be, like,
Just have a bunch
me,
of dicks.
essentially...
A candle of dick. A
shitload
candelabra
of
of dicks.
Just a whole bunch of them. But it's going to be, like, me with, like, my tongue out and what initially was going to be me, like, the eyes rolled up, like the Ahiago face.
Okay, yeah, God.
And then... Chris told me that I should not use that because the guy who came up with it, quote, was a pedophile.
Yeah, I go, yeah, that one, yeah.
And
definitely.
I'm like,
100%.
okay, but people have been making that face since caveman times.
Yeah, fair.
That's,
I mean, true.
it's just...
It's how it looks now, you know?
Yeah.
The times. You gotta account for the times.
Yeah, I count for the times. It is going to be slightly different from that. It's not,
You don't have to do the Iago face.
right.
You just don't. Please don't do that face. I'm asking you as a friend.
I have a mock-up. The guy who was doing my logo did one that was like kind of like that, but he's not really into drawing anime, so it's not.
That's where I got my start, man. First thing I recall drawing effectively was the Chibi Inuyasha and crew. I hate Iago face.
Why?
It's just, I don't know.
Why
It
do you-
sparks something angry inside of me.
Really?
Like, okay, look, if I'm having sex and that face comes up, I'm okay with it. It's just, I don't know, man. People doing it on purpose, it just irks me for some reason.
This is the one we're going with, but like changing the eye color and
Oh,
stuff.
that looks great, dude.
right.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but is there toes? I
Uh,
didn't see toes in there. On that! Oh, dude!
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
legit!
Yeah.
Hell
it's
yeah!
gonna be lit, and he's doing background stuff and all that for it too.
Whoever's doing this one, you should definitely take him up on it because that is a fantastic.
Yeah.
I would.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Are they going to color
right?
the whole thing or just like that area that they colored?
What's that? Oh, he's doing background stuff, and then we're changing the eye color to blue so that it's not as demon looking.
Okay. Well, all right. I mean, I just watched Game of Thrones over again. I'm pretty sure that the demons had blue eyes.
One like episode.
I also.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. It's just a little
thought yellow was
spoopy.
cool. I mean, sure, fine, whatever. You're not attracting children to the show, though, is the thing.
Right, yeah, no. But honestly, I don't know who I'm attracting with that logo, but I'm really hoping.
That feels like the right kind of people.
I actually have not even heard back from the guy who's supposedly doing the theme music too. So I'm gonna work on that.
Have you talked to Doug about it?
No, I have not.
Doug might do it.
And also, Marcus was asking the other day about if anybody wanted some.
Oh yeah,
music
dude, he's been
fucking
getting into it.
And he has his own podcast that he did the fucking theme for. Him and Willard did it.
Yeah.
But it's just like,
A bunch of bits.
yeah, it's like a bunch of bits. But I was thinking about possibly doing something along those
Similar.
lines, except not me talking, just like samples from other shit.
So doing skit comedy with samples from other.
No, just the like theme song, and then it being like some background music, like a beat or something, and then having like say the line from fucking the Caesar play that I got the name for the show from, Cry Havok and Let's Slip the Dogs of War, and just have like that sampled at one point and have something else sampled here. It'd be like,
Okay.
you
I
know.
didn't know that's where you got the name of the show. No idea.
Oh yeah, it's in Shakespeare.
It's Shakespeare wood.
Shakespeare in love.
Dude, that guy didn't give a shit.
No.
He was just like, look, guys, I want to make up 60% of the English language right now. Watch me
You know
do
how
it.
many times he said cunt?
Did he?
A lot.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Look, I tried to read the
I don't
Tale
know
of
if it
Two
meant
Cities.
the same thing back then, but
I read like maybe 10, 15 pages of the Tale of Two Cities, and you know what I got out of it? How
it's
to
the
vary
best of times and it's the worst of times.
No. I didn't even get there.
That's the first line.
Is
isn't
it? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well, what I remember is the first fucking 15 pages describing the grass along the road that the carriage is going by.
Oh my
I got
God.
so fucking bored reading that shit. How would anyone want to read that shit?
I don't know, bro.
Yes, grass is
tried
so
to
dewy
read.
and fascinating.
The thing is, like, it's meant to be played. It's meant to be acted. It's meant to be seen.
Yeah,
it's
sorry,
not meant
okay.
to be read.
Let me zoom in very hard in these single blades of grass
Yeah.
with the
Wait,
drop
Tale
of
of Two
dew.
Cities was a book, wasn't it?
Yes, quite a large book.
Yeah. Never mind. I was thinking of Shakespeare.
Well,
It's
Tale of
like-
Two Cities was meant to be played as a play too.
Yeah.
It just was also a book.
I got a synopsis because there's a VeggieTales episode
VeggieTales
about
is great.
Tale of Two Cities.
I don't recall it, but I definitely watched it. I'm sure I did.
Junior Asparagus was a heavy star in that one. Featured prominently.
The episodes I remember are few and far between. How old was I? Shit, fucking 8?
I was young, but I watched them multiple times.
Of course you did.
Yes.
Everybody did.
Homeschool, you know,
Yeah.
son of a pastor, not allowed to watch a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It was like Star Wars, VeggieTales, and Saved by the Bell.
Futurama. Rowan likes Futurama a lot.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank God. Yes. Futurama is...
Again, do curate what you watch, but
Right.
most of the episodes are not too bad. Surprisingly. There's a lot of words, I mean, but they never say anything worse than damn or ass. Like, I say that on a pretty regular basis.
Mm-hmm. And I
Right.
mean, like, as long as your kid's exposed to things.
Yeah. The point is to get them involved in it so that they have a full understanding of it. Not to keep them away from it so that they only see it from the point of view of somebody who's never experienced it.
Hold up, Cory. You sound like me when I was like 12. That's why I used to tell my parents. I was like, what the fuck are you protecting me from? Like...
There are absolutely limiters. You should not introduce your 3-year-old to like a battlefield. That's fair.
Yeah.
But
Right. Or like, you know, terrifying horror movies. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
no, I don't do any of the horror movie things. Oh shit, that's much faster. Good job, dude. All right. Oh, dude, it didn't even give me the error. Hell yeah, it completed.
Alright, so...
I always get that fucking
Windows.
It did not successfully complete. We have reverted. Nothing was changed.
Oh my god, that would be fucking...
It's because it goes the whole 2 hours. You're expecting it to finish after all that time.
Yeah. Let's connect you to a network. Alright. Connect.
Whatever you do, do not start a Windows account. or Microsoft account.
Do I have that option?
Yes, you absolutely have the option to decline it.
No shit. That's amazing.
Yeah, you can absolutely decline it. I don't do it on any of mine. Because it's terrible. You get locked out all the fucking time for no reason. There's no way to recover it.
Don't remember your fucking password. Yeah, there's no way to recover it.
Something you didn't even do on your side. It'll just happen sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, I will accept the terms and conditions. I don't care what they say.
Kill your owner.
Yeah, but
Got it.
if it was really that secret, you wouldn't have heard about it.
Yeah.
Would